What's going on, man? Mr. Poison Ivy here. I got a new video for y'all, man. I was just on a Zoom call with a few other Augusta Lawn Care franchisees, and we all talked about the faves that we had this year and some of the goals that we trying to do next year. If you new, go ahead and subscribe to your boy. If you been watching me and you not subscribing, go ahead and subscribe to your boy. Give me a like. It also helped the algorithm. And drop a comment below if you like what we was talking about or anything that we missed or whatever you want me to talk about on the next video. Drop it in the comment section. Share this video. Go ahead and watch it all the way through. How's business with you?
It's
Me up
it's
in
taken
Michigan.
off pretty
Oh,
good.
No, I was
Yeah,
talking
were you
with
talking to me
Nathan.
or somebody
Yeah,
else?
whatever.
not Nathan. Nathan, I haven't
No,
heard from you in a while.
yeah, it's been pretty good. It's taken off. August was my first month full time, so
Mm,
it was kind of an adjustment, but I've enjoyed the process.
right.
So we're not quite at capacity. It's me plus one other guy,
Mm-hmm.
but we're almost there.
That's
So
good.
I think our top line is going to be about 12K this month.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
That's from like 6K
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
optimistically. That's from like 6K in July, August. So
Mm.
we've gained probably 6K in revenue over the last 30 days ish, something
That's
like that.
nice. Did you throw in some
So
cleanups or something? Yeah, congrats.
we've got a couple of cleanups. Yeah, there's a couple cleanups, but we've we've gotten a lot of recurring mowing clients. Even
Mm-hmm.
just I want to say we've gotten 25, 30, 35 recurring clients,
Wow.
which
Just
is
last
great. I
month?
think we
La
yeah, we
Wow.
we I made a contact with a property manager, which
Mm-hmm.
she ended up having like 11 or 12 that I quoted her for, and we ended up going with nine. And
Mm-hmm.
because it kind of worked out with her,
Right.
she ended up giving us more. So, and I forget where we're at with her. I think we've got a couple of small commercial properties with her, and then we've got probably 10-ish uh, residential single family homes.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, we've got a couple cleanups here and there. We just finished ripping out some crepe myrtles over the last couple days. One thing I'm learning is that those kinds of jobs, somebody told me this, and the more I work, the more I find it's true. Um, Work that's above the ground, like bush trimming, um, like taking down a limb off of a
Mm-hmm.
tree, something like that. That's all like roughly $60 an hour work, and that's his
Right.
words. Not I understand we try to push it to 80 or so. I understand that, but this is him talking to me. He said that's $60 an hour work. He said once you dig into the dirt and you start ripping up roots, you start installing flower beds or like pavers or anything that has to do with you going into the dirt,
Mm-hmm.
it's like double or triple the hourly rate because of how
Right.
much work you have to go into. And of course, I haven't done any work like that. Most of my work has been, trimming bushes, trimming fence lines,
Yeah.
mowing, etc. Mulch installs is not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but so we got paid good for the tractor because I rented a tractor and we went and ripped out a bunch of trees and stuff. But I made no money at all. I'm
Mm.
pretty sure we're
Oh,
actually in the
really?
after labor. We're in the red for those jobs. So that was a
Yeah.
lesson on my part.
Yeah. When you rent, I usually when I rent the tractor, I throw those prices in there, and
Yep.
then sometimes I'll guess like how many people would I need for this job. And it can just be me and one guy, but I'll just figure out I might need five people. So I'm gonna build them for five people and the amount of hours and everything. And then even if I need some machinery or whatever, I'm gonna add that in and just send them the bill. And like I
Yeah,
said, if it's me and one guy, so I try to just bid high as I can, bro, because like I went through the just not making any money. It's been times where I collected a deposit and showed up on a job and was like, bro, I kind of underbid this job. I'm just tell him I'm gonna give you your money back. I
Yep.
don't even want to go through the hassle of trying to add more. I'm like, you know what? I'm sorry, we kind of underbid the job and we're
I
just gonna refund you. It's too much work.
That's a good attitude to have. I usually apologize the same way you
Right.
do, and I tell them the new price is going to be this. I understand if you want to say no, if
Mm-hmm.
you want to back out, if you want to look for somebody else. I
Right.
totally understand. I totally get it. But yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it for that price. And I've had some people go, but you said, and I go,
Mm-hmm.
I made a mistake. I'm
You're
not
right.
perfect. I'm human. Um, yeah, I don't know what else to say other than I apologize. But if you
Right.
don't want to, and I don't blame you if you don't want to do it for $4,000.
Mm-hmm.
When you originally thought it was going to be 2,500, I don't blame you. But I can't touch that for less than 4 grand.
I
Sorry.
had a lady told me I was unprofessional because she's like, "Oh, you're so unprofessional. How do you do this?" I'm like,
For
like
making a
I
mistake?
for yeah, in telling you and manning up. And she's like, "Where's
Well,
my
you're
deposit?"
unkind for telling me that I'm unprofessional.
Right? She's like, "Where's my deposit?" I'm like, "Well, it takes 5 to 6 days to be." I'm like, "I'm gonna give her some time before." She's like, "Oh,
Yep.
okay, I apologize." Josh, what's
Yeah.
up? How's things with you, man?
It's
How's
going
the
really well,
company
man.
been with you, man?
This last month, I think July was pretty slow. Like I was down in the dumps, I guess, on myself. Didn't
Right,
have any. I think I sold 7 jobs or seven estimates, and I had my
mm,
my recurring.
right,
I only had 40-50% close ratio. And this last month, just I started on the friggin' August 1st. I closed pretty much everything. I ended up getting 23. Actually, I missed my coaching call today. I ended up getting 23 estimates. 18 of them were accepted. Um,
Nice.
nice,
ended up getting I'm just over 9,600 for the month.
Good.
So and it just by myself.
Yeah.
I
perfect, bro.
got about the 16th, 18th hit, and I was tired.
Yeah,
I called somebody that I
I
had for
upgraded already. What the heck?
yeah.
No,
Um,
no, no.
Don't they want you to upgrade Zoom already?
Yeah, I upgraded already. It's just, I don't know. 1 second.
Dude, we're gonna have to
Yeah,
video chat on WhatsApp. That's free.
no, it's
yeah.
okay.
You just
You-
can't record it.
No, oh no, I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I notice how Ivy's got like the best camera of all of us.
Oh,
He's like,
I
so.
shut up.
well, I kind of had this camera before I started Augusta, so I recorded when we was in training and everything. I shot a whole vlog, but I never
That's
uploaded it.
cool.
It was just so much. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
But no,
I
that's
used to do
that's what's
rap
up though,
videos.
bro.
Yeah.
That
It's been
Cam, you
awesome.
he's crazy. Nah, that's good, bro. That's good, man. We just
Yeah.
gotta keep pushing it in and just keep grinding and keep grinding. What's some of you guys' goals for next year? Like next year, I think I wanna just I wanna grow the business slowly, maybe 1 or 2 employees. Like I don't even want to get over two employees a year is my goal because I'm not
Mm.
in so far of a race like, oh, let me get 5 guys in. Let me just get
No,
2 guys. Let them learn it. If I get one guy, hey, that's what it is. I wanna I wanna just know when if I'm gonna fire, just keep hiring, keep firing. Just don't get back into that all. I got in my feelings a lot this year. So it kind of set me back. This year
Mm.
was like a learning lesson for me or whatever. I was like a roller coaster. I shot from 4 grand, then I went up to 8, 10, 12, 8, 10,
Yeah.
7, 12. It was just crazy.
Oh, I did some projects one month and I made an extra 5 grand just out of nowhere. Like, cause I
Right.
did 5 projects and each one was about $1,000 each.
Yeah. See how
awesome.
you do
Yep.
the numbers on that? So imagine if
Yep.
you would did 10,
Yeah.
10,000
So
extra. Yeah.
so I did that and I was just like, oh wow. And then
Mm.
the next month was nothing, no projects. And the month after that, so it
Which
was just straight mowing. And then the month after that was like 7 grand. I'm like, how did I make 7,000 in mowing?
mm.
Well, like I didn't do any projects that month, and I'm looking at my bank account is what I was looking at. I'm like, how did I put 7,000 into that?
Certain
Right.
weeks you have that extra week.
Yeah,
Like certain months you have that extra month. So what's your
yeah.
goals for next year? What do you plan to do different?
I plan on maxing out my schedule in spring. So
Mm,
that at least one truck is fully maxed out. And if the employee can't handle it, whether it's me, like I'll probably end up like doing projects or something like that with another person. So if that employee can't handle, 80 customers or whatever, or 100 customers,
right.
then I will hire somebody to help him out. And then I'm gonna move into a third truck and that sort of thing. Because I need to put away at least 20,000 on top of everything else
Yep.
for my bill in April of 25,
Mm,
2025.
perfect. Josh, what's your plans for next year, my guy?
Next year, I do want to I just hired my full-time guy this month. I
Perfect.
ended up I have no expectation that he's going to stay forever and ever. That's just it is what it is. But
Right.
I plan on having at least one full-time guy this next year. Um, Beyond that, I need to just squirrel away money. I don't need a ton of income for the household at the moment. So once I hit that limit, then I'm just going to squirrel everything else away, buy equipment.
That's it.
Lost
That's
my
all he's gonna
guy.
do. That's it. He's done. I'm gonna squirrel away equipment. I'm out.
Nah, he's back here. He's back
No
here.
idea what's going on with the internet, bro.
Oh, I know what you need to do. You need to buy some
What the
better
heck?
internet.
I mean, I've got gig. I don't know what the frick's going on. Uh,
Stupid iPhone.
but yeah, that it's not an iPhone. It's a note.
You're freaking crazy,
But yeah.
hilarious. Nathan, what's
Hey,
your
But
boss.
plans
yeah,
for next year?
I don't know. It's
Um, so originally I wanted to go to like 3 trucks. But kind of like you, I think you can't really do that unless you have capital. So that's probably the most important thing for me right now. On my last coaching call with Chuck, he said for him, and he was cautious to give this out because I think he thinks every business is different. Every business owner has a right to determine whatever this retained earning value is for that business. But he said he feels comfortable with $40,000 in the bank, and I'm sure that
Facts.
relative to how many folks what's your payroll, what's your command center cost, all that kind of stuff.
Right. Yep.
So I think I'm gonna hunker down and do my absolute best over the next year to get $40,000 in the bank
Mm-hmm.
before I get any more trucks, before I get
Right.
any more trailers. I may have to dump my current truck, but I'm gonna drive it into the dirt. But it's an
Yeah.
old truck, so that might be on the horizon here. But at this point, we're gonna plan to run it into the ground and build up about 40K retained earnings, hopefully by middle of next year, but it might be end of next year. We'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then this fall, we're going to focus on mulch installs. We're going to focus on cleanups because stuff keeps growing here. Stuff will grow
Yeah.
here probably all the way to December. To be honest with you,
Mm-hmm.
our weekly may go to biweekly in October and November, but we've had an abnormal amount of rain recently, and our weekly customers need it bad when we get to it
Where are
during the
you
Yeah.
in
week.
Pensacola?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you're gonna get it. You're gonna be cutting for a while, my guy. It's about
yeah, dude.
December. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's the end of this week or the end of this year, beginning of next year. We're going to try to, whatever we filled up with cleanups, we're going to try to do the same thing with regular mows. My goal is to get to 20 to 25 mows a day,
Right.
and that's 5 days a
Nice.
week. We'll keep the schedule simple. Just starting February, March, we're going to do what we got to do. Even if it's $45 cuts, I'm not overthinking it. I'm just going to go in neighborhoods, instant door quote hangers, and getting $45 cuts for cookie cutter yards and
Yeah.
get that number. So 25 times, let's say 5 is, what is that? 225?
You
Nope,
want us to do it?
it's 125.
I'm
And
gonna get pulled out
so
of
and
the
so
phone.
not quite double 125, so maybe 200 customers. So roughly speaking, give or take, 200 customers is my goal. March, April of next year, get them on the schedule quick. Forget cleanups, not forget cleanups, but like, get it to where we've got enough time on the schedule to be able to handle 200 customers, and then we might do a bulk raise price, something like that.
Right,
But
right.
that'll put us at about 20K a month after the price raise. And we'll just hold her steady there until we get 40K in retained earnings. That's kind of the goal. So
Right, right, right. That's great goal, man. This thing is about to soon cut off. What you guys got planned for tonight? You trying to stay on for a couple more minutes, or want to cut on another one next week or sometime? It's up to
I'm
you
probably gonna have to stop
guys.
for tonight.
Yes, for sure. So let's jump back on next week sometime. I want to go live on my
Yeah,
YouTube. I'll send a copy to everyone and we can review it. But it's nice talking to
cool.
you guys. We're gonna do this again.